Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We've got Portland facing Los Angeles. And Portland starts out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. LeBron James is out there with Richardson. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Ogauskas. And Stojakovic in at the small forward. Stolen by O'Neal. Tipped away. And here's Bird for three. Shaq kicks to Bird. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Bird. Now here's LeBron for three. And Jason Richardson, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. Richardson kicks to Nowitzki. Here's LeBron. And he uses the glass on the way up. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella. Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play. Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective. Here's Johnson after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim. Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right. Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Abdul-Jabbar's got six. That hooks out was softer than whipped cream and cotton ball. His post game is simply fantastic. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. Which is exactly why they better start D'ing him up before he really gets a head of steam up. That's the idea. Wow! Are you? Oh, my goodness. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game. Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy. And one of the contact on the shot, so two free throws coming up. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Pass to James. Stolen by Stojakovic. LeBron outside. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. And a wide open look for James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. And that's now 11 points for LeBron. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim. Pass to Ogauskas.
And the jam by Augustus.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And here's James outside. Here's Sliver comes up with the rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep. Feeds it to Augustus. He kicks to Stojakovic. Nowitzki for three. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles trails by 4. And James throws it down.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case. From 10 feet out. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Portland leads by only 2. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas. And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Ori is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Anthony, then it's Jefferson, and it's Rondo, and it's the one spot. Anthony with it, he's picked up by Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Jefferson. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And Westbrook throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The drive by Rondo. Ford. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The shot's good. Jordan's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. Rondo again. Westbrook. Rondo dishes to Jefferson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. O'Neal's check in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Wood. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Worthy kicks to Walton. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson against Rondo. To the paint. Here's Capella. And Walton sends it back. Johnson kicks the shot. Ball's not loose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ewing's checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for James Worthy. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Michael Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Los Angeles leading by 3. Johnson outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Stojakovic with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Stojakovic has got 6.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep hitting the ball in the paint like this. From deep, James. There's the pass to Stojakovic. LeBron drives in.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from behind the arc, the better off they'll be. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for O'Neal. Here's Los Angeles now. Bird again, Stojakovic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the jam by Augustus.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was...
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there's more basketball in store. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been. You've got Bird. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. No one covering. Horry's got 6. Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Rondo kicks to Capella. Outside Rondo. 5 on the clock. With a tie. Stolen by Bird. Inside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go. Back to Anthony. Pass to Ord.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough. Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Shaq. Weber comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron, he's checked in for Bird. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. Portland again missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Jordan with the bucket.
They're doing work. the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Passes it to Orr. Portland again missing. Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. And Weber throws it down. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush. They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Ori. Shot clock at 5. Anthony takes to Capella. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Or 3, Westbrook.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Anthony, the pass to Jefferson. Anthony on the wing. And stolen by Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Love. Left side Jordan. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Anthony up on top. Guarded by Weber. Rondo dishes to Anthony. The shot by Rondo is no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Jefferson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kept alive. Outside for Jordan. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland trails by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella kicks to Jefferson. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Or he gets the bucket.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Weber against Orr. And a wide open look for James. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. LeBron's got 5 now. Rondo against Westbrook. Rondo passes to Orr. Back to Rondo. The feet to Carmelo. Up again. It's good on the putback. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great
shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. On the floor for Portland. Nowitzki is out. There is Stojakovic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Augustus. And it's Richardson. And it's the shooting guard. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold. It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
James in the post. Johnson's there. And it's LeBron missing.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. Nowitzki outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Stojakovic dishes to LeBron. Back to Stojakovic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. And we'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
All right, David, thanks. There's the dish to Ogauskas. LeBron again. Johnson. And LeBron throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Nowitzki kicks to Stojakovic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists now in this one. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And shot with the slam.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
This is it to Stojakovic. Oh, and they take the lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Bird, here we go. And it's Bird with the jam.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Now timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 1. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to Stojakovic. Back to James. From deep three-point range. But they get it back. He feeds it to Nowitzki. He dishes it to Ogauskas. It's stolen by Johnson. It's tipped. Down low. Out to Bird. Ball is good for another field goal. His 60 is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that adjustment. Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Los Angeles. Tries to save it. Ogauskas with it. Guarded now by Shaq. From deep, Richardson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup. So here's Portland. And they go to the intentional foul. Basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. His free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the walk, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
LeBron passes to Augustus. Stolen by O'Neal. By himself. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Terrific run to seal the deal. Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one. Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice.